Alright guys, so normally I don't do videos like this where I rant and just complain about crap, but I feel that I need to do that here, so that's what we're going to do here. So tonight is Nikki's birthday and she wanted to go to a local chili cook-off, which we went to last year, so we figured, hey, we'll go again this year. It should be pretty cool. So I'm going to let you guys know where this is, that way you don't make the same mistakes we made. So Cocoa Village Chili Cook-Off, they do this every year. Actually, sometimes they do it twice a year, but we decided to go. The weather's been pretty nice, and we were like, hey, let's go down to Cocoa Village, do the chili cook-off, okay? So some background, this event is from 6 o'clock until 9 o'clock at night, okay? So it's a pretty good span. The way it works, you go there, you pay your money, they give you a spoon and a card to judge the different chilies, and then you go to each booth and you get a small cup of chili, you try it, and whichever chili you like, you vote on. So here's where it goes awry. We get there at about 6:45, okay, so about 45 minutes after the event starts. We pay our money, we get our spoon, they put a wristband on us, we begin the chili trek, okay? I didn't exactly count, but I'm going to say there's 11 booths of chili there. We get 3 booths of chili, and by the 4th booth of chili, the rest of the chili booths are telling us they are sold out. They have no more chili left. It's like 7 o'clock. The event goes till 9. So I'm like, well, how the hell am I supposed to vote on chili if I can't try it? So at that point, we went to the rest of the booths just to make sure that everybody was out. I mean, it's possible that maybe one person didn't bring enough chili and they're out, but that's not what happened. All the rest of the booths, all the way around the Cocoa Village circle there where they had all the chili booths, were sold out. So we only got to try 3 chilies. So I go back to the stand where we bought the tickets to try to express some of my feelings, because honestly, if I'm like, 90% of the rest of Americans, I don't like being ripped off. So I went back to the booth, and there was a bunch of ladies there from Cocoa Village, because that's who put the event on, and I started talking to them and bringing up some of my concerns, which they didn't think was that big of a deal, and kind of laughed about it. We'll get into the conversation. So the way it kind of worked, I went up, I said, listen, I said, how exactly do you have a chili cook-off and tasting and sell tickets to if there's no chili? That just doesn't make any sense. I mean, I'm not a rocket scientist, and it's pretty easy to figure out that if you don't have chili, you can't have a chili tasting or anything like that. So obviously, the lady, she didn't think it was that big of a deal, obviously, because she didn't get ripped off of her money. It wasn't her money that she spent to go to this chili event. All I was looking for is when I show up there, if you guys have sold too many spoons, so they sell you a lanyard, and that's how they know that you're involved in the chili tasting. And then, like I said, you go to the different booths and they give you a cup of chili and whatever. So when I show up there, if you know how much chili is there, if you know how many vendors are there, and you oversell the event, how is that my fault? And shouldn't you tell me, like, hey, we're going to sell you this spoon, but we've already sold 1,000 other spoons. The chances of you getting chili are damn near slim to none. And they were continuing to sell spoons as I was there complaining about this. So the lady looks right at me and she says, well, why don't you give us some suggestions? Excuse me? So obviously, I gave her some suggestions. How much time you got? I mean, you got all night? Did you bring a notebook? Get a pen out. You're going to like this. So she some of her points that she brought up. Now, these are people running this event. They have come up with this event. They're running it. Well, how are we supposed to know if somebody goes through and gets multiple tastings of chili? Well, this is your event, right? You came up with this? Okay. I don't know, how about like a card with all the chili names on it? And then as you go around, they put a punch by their name, and then you would know if they already went there. Yeah, these are the people that are serving on boards coming up with this stuff, people. They literally couldn't think of this. I mean, maybe have somebody there kind of regulating it. You are charging money for this, so maybe have some staff there. Don't just be standing at a booth doing nothing. So there's that. You know, so after the end of this conversation, after this was all said and done, first of all, we didn't get our money back, which is, it's whatever. I don't care. But another lady who I can only assume was some type of manager from the City of Cocoa and City of Cocoa event, Cocoa Village event, I'm sorry. And she came in and said, "Sir, our board and all of us are going to get together and we're going to take these suggestions and we're going to try to fix it." Wait a minute. You're going to have a meeting with the board? Is it the same board that came up with this little shindig in the first place? God, let's hope not, because yeah, I think you guys already screwed that up once. Let's not go for twice. We're trying to fix this thing. Let's keep that board out of it. And so maybe we could, you know, get somebody else together on this. I mean, you know, was this the Hunger Games? We set the bottle of wine down and good luck. Jesus. I mean, it just irks me to no end to have any event, all events, whatever event, run that poorly. I mean, you guys had all year to come up with this, and that's the best you could do. Y'all are sold out of chili 45 minutes into the event, and you don't know how it happened? Well, I'll tell you how it happened. You had X amount of chili and Y amount of spoons, and you sold too many spoons. It's pretty damn simple. Like I said, I mean, maybe y'all need to get the abracadabracus out and figure this shit out. I mean, this is insane. So listen, if you guys are out there doing events, and it's, I mean, this is a big event. People come here. Cocoa Village is like, you know, stuff's going on there all the time. They have big art festivals. They have all kinds of stuff going on. Okay, it's like, you know, going to Disney for Mickey's Not So Scary, and they're telling you we're out of damn candy, bro. I mean, what, are you shitting me? I mean, come on, man. Like, if you're gonna run an event, if you're gonna come up with an event, like, I get it, bro. If it's the first time this event's ever happening, you don't know how many damn people are gonna come to this. I mean, 1 million people could come to this event or any event. Who knows, right? If that's the scenario, if this is the first time this has ever happened, I get it, man. Like, you could run out of stuff. It could be a total cluster. It's the first damn event. I get it. This isn't the first event. It's not their first rodeo. They've had plenty of time to not screw this up. Like, it's not that difficult. It's just not that difficult, okay? I shouldn't be running around here. I shouldn't have to run over and check all the booths before I buy a damn ticket to make sure these people have chili before y'all sell me a chili card. Somebody should be checking on this shit. You don't just send people in there like it's a damn, like I said, it's not like the Hunger Games arena. Like, it's crazy. Like, I feel like you just put everybody in the center of Cocoa Village, you ring the damn Hunger Games bell, and then everybody just runs in there and just takes all the damn chili until there's no chili left. I mean, what the hell? So, like I said, 2 hours before the event was over, they were out of chili, and the lady stand there like with this dumbfounded look on her face, like she can't figure out how it happened. And you're controlling the flow. It's not like you walked in here and anybody could just walk up to these booths and try chili. You had to pay. You have a wristband. They know how many wristbands they sold. You just keep track of it. It's not that difficult. So if y'all need help planning the next one, you know, you got my YouTube channel. Send me a message, and we'll see if we can't get this thing figured out, because the next time I come to a chili contest, I'd like to get some damn chili.